It's Miss Moore, and welcome to Reader's Workshop today. Today we're going to be reading the story called The Very Impatient Caterpillar. Let's get started. While we're reading today, I want you to work on making connections. We talked last week about making connections, and making connections is when you think of something that happens in the story that's also happened to you. Maybe it's happened to you personally. Maybe you've read it in a book. Maybe you've seen it in a movie. You can make the connection symbol by doing this. The boy here is making a connection. He sees a picture of a baby, a kid, and a man. Think about what kind of connection he might be making. While we're reading, we're also going to be talking about characters. Our main character is an impatient caterpillar. We're going to talk about what impatient means, but be watching for the impatient caterpillar. There are a couple of caterpillars in the story, but it's mostly about the one who is impatient. While we're reading, we're also going to listen for these vocabulary words. Our words we're listening for today are transform, chrysalis, twirl, migrating, and impatient. When you hear these words, we're going to stop and we're going to talk about them. Okay, so our first vocabulary word is transform. Make my screen a little bit bigger so you can hear the story. We'll stop when we hear the word transform. Here we go. The Very Impatient Caterpillar by Ross Brock. The Very Impatient Caterpillar. Here we go. Hey, what are you guys doing? We are going to metamorphosize. I wonder what that means. Meta what now? Transform into butterflies. Right, I knew that. Wait, you're telling me I can become a butterfly? Yes. With wings? Yes. For real? Yes. Wait for me. All right, we heard the word transform. He said, you're gonna meta what? And they said, we're gonna transform into butterflies. So transform means to change completely. When I hear the word transform, I think of the toys called Transformers. They start out as a robot and they transform into something else, maybe a car or an airplane. Have you ever heard of the word transform? Good. Let's look at the picture. We see a caterpillar here. Whoop, I'm so sorry. A caterpillar, and then there's some different steps of the caterpillar. So there's these like things hanging off the branch, and then eventually we do see a butterfly. So the caterpillars are going to transform or completely turn into butterflies. For transform, what could we do? How about this? Completely change. Completely change. All right, good. Let's listen for the word chrysalis. It's going to pop up pretty soon. Okay, so these caterpillars are going to transform into butterflies. Now what? Build your chrysalis. Chrysalis, right, I knew that. What? How did you do that? We heard the word chrysalis. So the other caterpillar said next he needs to build a chrysalis. But do you know what a chrysalis is? A chrysalis is the stage when a butterfly is turning into an adult in a hard case. You might see a chrysalis hanging on a leaf or a tree like this. If you see one, don't touch it because it's very fragile. It could break easy. So chrysalis is when the caterpillar is like kind of wrapping itself up and it's working hard to turn into a butterfly. So for chrysalis, let's wrap ourselves up. Maybe if you have a blanket nearby, wrap yourself up in a little chrysalis. Good. Our next word is twirl. When you hear the word twirl, we'll stop and talk about it. All right, so he says, what? How'd you do that? With a spin? Or is it more of a twirl? Ooh, so here's our caterpillar, and then here's his friend who's already made a chrysalis, but he doesn't know how. So he said, how'd you do that? Did you spin? Did you twirl? What'd you do? First, we need to figure out what twirl means. Twirl means to turn around quickly. This little girl must be being twirled by a family member. That looks pretty fun. What motion could we do with our hand for twirl? Turn around quickly. Can you just twirl your body? Whoop. I did a twirl. I was kind of slow, but I should do it faster. Can you twirl around for me really quick? Ready, set. Ooh, so fast. All right. Our next word we're listening for is migrating. All right. So he's got his friend in the chrysalis, and he's going to see how he can do it. Am I a butterfly yet? Ugh. Now what? Just be patient and let nature take its course. Patience. Right. Patience. I got this. I don't know. Let's see. Am I a butterfly yet? No. How about now? No. Now? No. Be patient. I have a question. Not yet. If you don't even know what it was, you don't even know what I was going to ask. Fine. Ask. How's your day going? Also, am I a butterfly yet? No. Be patient. He is not being very patient. Shh! We're trying to metamorphosize. Okay. Ooh, the other caterpillars are not very happy with him. Obviously, I know this, but do you know how long this takes? 2 weeks. Right. 2 weeks. 2 weeks! He doesn't seem very happy about it taking 2 weeks. Oh, what am I going to do in here for 2 weeks? Can somebody give me a comic book or something? What if I need to use the bathroom? Anybody want to play a game? What if I want a snack? Hello, 2 pizzas, please. My address? I'm in a chrysalis. Click. Hello? I hung up on it. How long have I been in here? It's still day 1. This is taking forever. That's it. I feel metamorphosized enough. Look out, world! Feast your eyes on this beautiful butterfly. How do I look? Transformed? What do you think? Time to spread my wings and fly. Can he spread his wings and fly like that? Wait! Flap, 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 flap. Where are my wings? Splat! Time for a new approach. That didn't work. Okay, he's back in a chrysalis. Okay, you can do this. You can be patient. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't be patient. Get a grip. Yes, you can. I can't. You are the little caterpillar that could. I am the little caterpillar that couldn't. You can. I can't. He's having a hard time. You can. I can't. You can. I can't. You can. Can't. Look at that squirrel. He's like, what is going on in that chrysalis? Do you see all the other chrysalises on the tree? All right, back to the caterpillar in this chrysalis. I can be patient. Patience is all in the mind. Be the one with the chrysalis. I'm doing it. Just be patient. Just be patient. Deep breath in and out. Look, day 6. Day 10. Day 11. 2 weeks later. He's made it. I did it! I'm a butterfly! Oh, he made it. You know, I do feel transformed. Starting now, I'm going to be way more patient. That's great. Hey, where are y'all going? We're migrating. Migrating, right. Wait for me. Are we there yet? Ugh. All right, we heard our last word, migrating. Migrating means to move from one place to another. So after all the butterflies have hatched out of their chrysalis, they are now migrating. They're moving somewhere else. They're not going to stay on that tree branch. What can we do with our motion? What motion could we do for migrating? To move from one place or another. We could even put our hands like a butterfly. Fly, 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 fly. Migrate from here over there. Migrating. Good. And the very last word we're going to talk about is impatient. Our caterpillar was very impatient. He was not willing to wait for anything. He didn't want to wait in his chrysalis. He was having a hard time waiting his turn. This girl's pointing to her watch like, hey, be patient. So impatient means not patient. In order to transform, he had to wait 2 weeks. That's a long time to wait. So he had to be patient, not impatient. So for impatient, we'll go not patient. All right, that was a really fun story. And on the back, the little preview, he says, am I a butterfly? How do I look? Transformed. That's when he was being impatient. All right, let's practice our words real quick. Transform means to change completely. Chrysalis is when the butterfly is in a hard case. Well, the caterpillar is in the hard case turning into a butterfly. And then twirl means just spin around really quick. Migrating is to move from one place to another. It's usually far away. An impatient is not patient. He cannot wait his turn. Good job. All right, can you look at these pictures and help me answer some questions? Tell me what happened at the beginning of our story with the caterpillar. You could say he was being impatient. He was asking all the other caterpillars what to do. Think about what happened at the middle of the story. Something I thought in the middle that was kind of funny was when he came out of his chrysalis, but he wasn't a butterfly. He was being impatient, so he had to go back in. That's something that happened in the middle. And then at the very end, can you tell me what happened? Yeah, he finally turned into a butterfly. And then along with his butterfly friends, they migrated. They went somewhere else. All right, great work, kiddos. You did awesome practicing your vocabulary and telling me about the story. I will see you back next week for a new story for Reader's Workshop. Talk to you later.